Good morning, everyone, from Disney's Hollywood Studios, where today we are back in the morning. It's a little after 9 o'clock, and I'm going to do Rock and Roller Coaster again, hopefully, because I love that. I want to do it again. But we also got to go back to Galaxy's Edge because I want to check out not only Mando and Grogu on Smugglers Run, but also the Muppets Courtyard updates going on as they're transitioning that into Monsters Inc. because I know that's on the way. So come along because we're going to have some fun today and enjoy. Yeah, that Monsters Inc. Skyliner. You got the cranes there. Track should be going in pretty soon. Like, they're vertical in the building, and I'd assume with this, the track's gonna go in before they actually build the ride building around it. I don't think they're gonna do it how they do Guardians. All right, let's head in here now. Park just opened to everyone. We're gonna go right to Rock and Roller Coaster, see how the single rider's looking. If that ain't working, we'll see how long Tower of Terror is. And hopefully one of those works. And then after that, we'll head over to Galaxy's Edge. Here we are. All right, single rider is open. Let's go. Let's get on this thing. Like, so good, dude. Reused Muppet Vision props. See, there's a Muppet Vision reference here. He is under Matt. Yes. Bean Bunny's lost. That was another Muppet Vision reference, dude. This is amazing. I love this. Let's go. Let's do this thing. That's so good, dude. I gotta remember. Dude, that was so good, dude. Like, I almost want to go back on again. I got other stuff to do, but maybe we'll come back here later, dude. That was so good. Like, it's so good to have the Muppets in an attraction, and to have them in an attraction like this, like, that makes their audience so huge. Like, the amount of people that get to now experience the Muppets every single day and in a ride like Rock and Roller Coaster is just amazing. By the way, the song I got that time was Love Roller Coaster. I've gotten that, Song 2, and Walking on Sunshine so far. That ride is so peak, bro. Song 2 is definitely my favorite one so far. Definitely works the best with the ride. Just flat out amazing, guys. Amazing job. But now, everybody, it is time to go to the bad end of Muppets Park projects right now, and that is the current work on getting rid of Muppets Courtyard. So we're gonna go check that out, and then we're gonna head over to Galaxy's Edge and do Smugglers Run. So this has been the weekend where I've just decided I'm gonna straight get all the content I can on Rock and Roller Coaster in person. I've done it 3 times. I've gotten the GoPro in there with my wrist mount. Had an awesome POV that will be up on the channel. Maybe it'll even be in this video because I didn't record one in the vlog. So it's been a fun weekend at Rock and Roller Coaster, but absolutely love that ride. And then we also have a popcorn bucket to grab today. They got, I think, a couple new popcorn buckets. So we're definitely getting one of those because they're Star Wars too, of course. And we need to add to the popcorn bucket collection. Go watch that video. And yeah. And my good friend Joe, I texted him right after I got off Rock and Roller Coaster, and I was like, dude, this is amazing. I love it. And the first thing he asked me was, is it better than Aerosmith? And you know what I said to him? 1,000% yes. And today is June 1st. This time last year, I was just getting ready to come for the Muppet Vision and Muppets Courtyard closing. And fast forward a year, and this is what we're looking at. Excavators on site, moving around. Dang. Jeez, bro. They really did a job on this. And the walls are extended back now too. Wow. Mama Melrose's is just fully gutted. They ripped the wall off the front of the building, which I said on TikTok was gonna happen. Let's see if we can get a shot over the walls. But scaffolding's all over the theater. Got Imagineers up there working on it. Getting ready to turn it into the Glob Theater. Scaffolding on Pizza Rizzo, everything. They're actually just moving along over here right now. Like I came over here right during the middle of active construction. And after analyzing the picture I took, you got a bunch of Imagineers on site pouring concrete and laying foundations for the new Monstropolis entrance. And you got trucks back there and stuff. A lot of stuff going on actually back there when you actually look and see what they're doing. Alright, we're back in Galaxy's Edge now. We're gonna head to Smugglers Run, do single rider there, because I gotta see this new Mando and Grogu overlay. Or not even overlay, this is permanent. But I'm really excited for that. And I don't know, I haven't had anything to eat today, so like, I'm not that hungry. But probably should eat something at some point, so we'll see what happens with that. Dude, as a Star Wars fan, no matter how many times you come here, this is always breathtaking, just walking up to the Millennium Falcon, dude. Wait time is 40 minutes. Alright, here we go. The sign was broken, and there was a cast member standing in front of the single rider line, so I thought it was like closed, so I was like, yo, is it closed? They're like, no, it's open, the sign's just broken, so. You guys got a sign to fix, Disney. Let's see how far we get. I'll be engineer, so I'll probably record some of it. Oh, we're getting pretty far. We're walking on this thing. Bet.
These are 2 Imperial officers and a pirate. Our goal is to capture them and collect any crates they're transporting. Thanks to Hondo's intel, we know they're on Tatooine. What you can do? Hondo wants crates. What did you do to my ship? Oh, get crew now, let's wrap this up. Quickly.
Alright, so just did Smugglers Run after the new update. That is amazing. That is 1,000 times better than the old one. Oh my gosh. There's more for everyone to do, more recognizable characters. Mando and Grogu are leading the way. And you can pick what planet you go to. I went to Tatooine, then to Endor. That was sick. And then this caught me off guard at the end, but it was a pleasant surprise and I happened to get it on video. When you dock at the end, Han Solo has a line. He's like, Hondo's like, okay, good job everyone, you did your job, and then you hear Han Solo go, what did you do to my ship? Because that was definitely Han Solo. And it's definitely like a very subtle thing, but that was sick, seeing Han Solo in an attraction. Alright, we're having a good day with the Star Wars stuff, so we're just gonna run single rider for Rise of the Resistance and see what happens. That'd just totally be de-immersed here in this hallway, but I don't care, dude. We're getting on everything tonight.
Now, the 6 of you will follow directly behind me in a single file formation along that left-hand rail. You will not stray. You will not wander. There is no escape.
Okay, so I haven't even been here for like 2 minutes yet. I'm walking on Rise of the Resistance, which is a posted 80-minute wait right now. This is amazing.
Lieutenant Dutch, we need to find a
Cover is blue, then find an alternate route. Who picked these 2 droids anyway?
priority alert. Detection signal green. In the
resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Place the shields.
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave. But ultimately hopeless.
All right, so that was a lot better than I thought with the single rider queue. And in a little over an hour, we've checked out some updates, gotten Rock and Roller Coaster, Smugglers Run, and Rise of the Resistance. So, great morning so far. And one of the best things I've seen all day is that this one lady in the row in front of me on Rise of the Resistance, and she was in front of me in the queue too. And the whole time she was on FaceTime, like through the whole ride, she was on FaceTime with, I don't know if it was a family member, her like husband or something, but someone close to her who was in the military who couldn't be here. And I saw her phone. He was in like full military gear. She was on the phone with him the whole Rise of the Resistance ride, so he could see the experience from wherever he was. So that was really cool. God bless our troops. Passing the stunt spectacular now. The employee that actually was involved in the boulder incident just came back, so very good for him. And I do love the stunt spectacular, but I have a feeling that not now, but in the next few years, this attraction's 30-plus year long run at Walt Disney World could be coming to an end. And for anyone who says no, they wouldn't touch that. It's a classic. It's iconic. Anything is pretty much on limits at this point. They are about to go redo the entire Carousel of Progress, and I'm not upset about the update particularly, but it is what it is. So, dude, I gotta go on Rock and Roller Coaster one more time. So our last ride of the video today is gonna be Rock and Roller Coaster because, dude, I've done it 3 times. I've gotten 3 different songs every time. I love it. I think this is one of my new favorites at Walt Disney World. It's so good, dude. I love having the Muppets back here, so we're doing it again. And there's just so much to see. Like, they put so many Easter eggs, nods, and just Muppets references throughout the attraction. Every time I go on there, I see something new. Even though a lot of the Easter eggs I've heard about online, it's impossible to see everything in one go. Also, one thing that I want to clear the air with and mention about Rock and Roller Coaster that I've just been seeing online is that with all the POVs and stuff and all the wind being thrown at the cameras recording them, online it sounds like the music isn't that loud and that you can't really hear it. But in real life, when you're on the ride, you can hear it very well, and the speakers are very good. Like in the POV I recorded, you can't really hear the music too well because there's just wind being thrown at the GoPro. But trust me, in person, it's a lot better. Only thing I'm not a huge fan of is this gray building, but I see what they were trying to do. They wanted to make the guitar pop, so they just painted the building gray. But I don't know, it's kind of bland, but I can't complain because the attraction's amazing. Well, that's unfortunate. This is great. I was going to get Joffrey's and now it's pouring nice. Wow. Alright, you know what I'm going to do since I haven't eaten today? We're going to try food by Swedish Chef. And we're going to get a nice TikTok out of it too. Alright, I think I'm going to get, churro drumstick. And then we'll try the pink lemonade. Alright, so as a whole, churro, it's gonna get a good 7 out of 10. Lemonade will give it a 7.5. Alright, so the churro, it was pretty good. Lemonade, I like it. Not gonna be something I get every single time I'm here, but to try it and try the new Muppets item at Rock and Roller Coaster was definitely worth it. We're gonna go get that popcorn bucket now. Alright, here we are. We're gonna get that Mando and Grogu BDX droid bucket, $30. Gonna add to the collection today. All right, here's the bucket. Legs come off. I'll show you guys this later when it ends up in the collection later tonight when I get home. All right, so we got our bucket, got some popcorn, and that'll do it here from Hollywood Studios. We're gonna head out now. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. All right, it's very later in the day, but we're back home at the setup, and the BDX droid has made it to the popcorn bucket collection. There's not really room here, so we'll have to figure out what to do with that, but there's the other ones. But yeah, BDX droid did in fact make it to the collection. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed today's video from Disney's Hollywood Studios, where we saw some construction updates. We got on Rock and Roller Coaster, which I absolutely love, one of my new favorite attractions at Walt Disney World. walked on to Smugglers Run and Rise of the Resistance, and I really like what they did to Smugglers Run too. They actually hit some home runs over in Hollywood studios lately. So with that, thank you all for watching. God bless. I'll see y'all next time.